Be honest, how much of your life as a gamer is spent waiting for a 150GB Call of Duty update to finish, waiting for the next console generation to drop, or waiting for your bank account to recover after buying a GPU that costs as much as a used car. But what if the cycle of upgrading hardware and managing storage is finally coming to an end? What if the most powerful gaming rig in the world is the screen you already have in your pocket? Today, we're talking about the technology that has been hyped, criticized, and misunderstood for years: cloud gaming. We're going to break down why it's not just a passing fad, how it's silently fixing its biggest problems, and why, whether you like it or not, it's the inevitable future of how we play. For the uninitiated, cloud gaming is essentially the Netflix for video games. Instead of your local PlayStation, Xbox, or PC doing the heavy lifting to render graphics, a massive server farm is doing all the math. It streams the video to your device, and your controller's input are beamed back in milliseconds. We've been hearing about this for over a decade, but the infrastructure is finally caught up to the ambition. Today, the heavyweights are all in. Xbox lets you stream Game Pass titles to your TV without a console. GeForce Now lets you rent an RTX 5080 in the cloud to play your Steam library on a dusty 10-year-old laptop. The tech isn't just a gimmick anymore. For millions of people, it's legitimately playable. So, why is it the future? Reason number 1: accessibility and the death of the hardware barrier. Gaming is expensive. A top-tier PC will cost you more than $2,000, and consoles are close to $1,000 a pop, plus the cost of games. Cloud gaming democratizes access. Suddenly, you don't need dedicated hardware. Your smart TV, your iPad, your cheap office laptop, they all become high-end gaming machines. In emerging markets across Latin America, Asia, and Africa, millions of people are completely bypassing the console generation. They are leapfrogging straight from mobile games to AAA cloud titles over 5G networks. Reason number 2: absolute convenience. Games are getting massive. Managing your hard drive is like playing Tetris with your patience. But with the cloud, you click play and you are in-game in a few seconds. No downloads, no patches, no driver updates, it's instantaneous. If your friend invites you to play a multiplayer match for a game you don't have installed, you don't need to tell them, "Oh, please wait while I install it." No, you just join the game. Now, I can hear the furious typing in the comments. But what about the input lag? What about the ownership? Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Cloud gaming is not perfect. If you're playing competitive Counter-Strike, Valorant, and so on, where a single frame counts, well, cloud gaming may not be for you, at least not yet. Latency. The delay between pressing a button and seeing the action on screen is the enemy of the cloud. But physics is being outsmarted by infrastructure. With the expansion of 5G, fiber optic network, and so on, the latency gap is shrinking fast. For 90% of gamers playing single RPGs or casual games, the delay is already invisible. The other massive issue is ownership. Cloud gaming pushes us further to the subscription era. If you stream a game on a subscription service, you don't own it. If the publisher pulls it out, or if the server goes down, it's gone. It's a real concern for video game preservation. But let's be real. Even when you buy a digital game on PlayStation or Steam today, you're mostly just buying a license anyway. The shift from ongoing physical media to paying for access is the same transition we saw with Spotify and Netflix. Gamers are just the last ones holding on to the physical box. So, where does this leave us? Will consoles disappear tomorrow? Absolutely not. Local hardware will always exist for the hardcore enthusiasts, but the mass market will always choose convenience over perfection. In 5 to 10 years, buying a plastic box to put under your TV just to play video games will feel outdated as buying a DVD player today. The screen itself will be the console. Cloud gaming isn't just an alternative way to play, it's the ultimate endgame of digital distribution. But I want to know what you guys think. Are you ready to ditch the hardware and embrace the cloud? Or will they have to pry your physical PC out of your hands? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, it really helps out the channel. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out the next deep dive into the gaming tech. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you in the next one. Bye!